Nancy Tanner. I live in Northern Virginia. This is the 9th time I've had the opportunity of sharing. I want to thank you for being here and supporting us and staying out in the cold to listen to our stories. 26 years and 3 months ago, I walked into Planned Parenthood here in D.C. It was October of 1984, and I ended the life of my child. It's not something I wanted to do, but it was something I felt that I had no other choice to do. I felt alone, hurt, confused, scared. I was embarrassed, out of control, but most of all, I was numb. I just wanted it over. And abortion was presented to me as a quick and easy fix for my problem. Everyone I turned to told me I had no other choice. I turned my back on my faith, my upbringing, my intellect and instinct, and my better sense that knew what I was carrying was not just a clump of tissue. I walked into the center like a zombie, totally shut down. I depersonalized my child, I depersonalized myself. But the trauma of that abortion could not be numbed. I remember the room, the cold table, the nurse who pushed me down when I told her I had changed my mind. I remember the cramping and the pain, but most of all, I remember the machine. That machine and the noise it made as it vacuumed the child from me into a cup that filled with blood and clumps of what had been my baby. The doctor dumped that cup out in front of my eyes and attempted to piece together the remains. He asked how pregnant I was and yelled at me when I said 6 weeks. He was having trouble piecing the parts together and said it would be my fault if I developed an infection because the tissue left in me because it was too early for a complete evacuation. The sights and sounds of that day are forever etched in my memory, and what was to be a quick and easy fix was neither. I immediately felt deep regret and loss, and I tried to numb myself by whatever methods possible or necessary. I was told to get over it, not to talk about it, and to just let it go away. But the pain didn't go away. That remorse became such a part of me as my hands, my face, my skin, my bones. It was indelibly etched in my heart at the grief I suffered for what I had done. I became broken, self-loathing, fearful, untrusting, until miraculously the light and love of heaven reached to me. In my deepest despair, I found God, and His love and mercy restored me. No sinner is bigger than the mercy of God, and no suffering or regret goes without merit if united to the cross. God wants to transform us, to heal us. He sees the hope even when we can't. In the 39 years since Roe v. Wade, there are so many babies missing. All of us who spoke here today regret that and miss our babies. I miss my baby. There's nothing I can do to bring him back. But I can stand here today and share with you from my heart like everyone else has. Abortion is Satan's rage against God, the Creator, against love, against life. We can counteract that rage by meeting the hate with love. There's a temptation to say you're crazy if you think it's okay to kill babies. You're just nuts and heartless if you think abortion's okay. But that's not the stance that's going to win hearts and minds. We need to approach them with love. We fight this distortion with truth, with our testimonies. And that's why I am silent no more.